Barry Smith, fourth game of the season already. Dover will be a different proposition to Wrexham on Saturday. What are you expecting from them?
Again, it'll be a difficult game. There's, I think they'll play a wee bit more direct, but we have to handle that and concentrate on what we want to do, which is get the ball down, play and score goals. And I think the one thing that's been missing from the games is scoring goals, and hopefully that comes right on Tuesday. You
mentioned that direct style of Dover, but the team is set up. There's plenty of height at the back. You think that the defence should be able to cope with that?
Yeah, we have got a relatively big team, and we must be able to cope with things like that. We can't just, be able to play when we've got the ball. We have to be able to defend as well. But I'm sure that the players are selected for Tuesday's game will be able to handle that and be able to play as well.
You mentioned the goals. Brought Richard Brodie in on Friday. He'll be a big asset to the squad.
Yeah, we've brought him here. He scored, I think, 15-16 goals last season for a team that were quite low in the league, and hopefully he can give us that return, if not better, this season, and I'm sure he will. He's an asset in his physical presence, his height, but he also scores goals, and he'll complement Barnes-Holmer, Charlie and Dan Walker.
And he is that, as you said, he's a different kind of striker to the other three, but he's also the proven goal scorer at this level that you wanted.
Yeah, well, if you take him and Barnes-Holmer, both add them together, they've scored about 40 goals, between them last season, which is a good return. And we just need them to get in the score sheet, and hopefully it starts on Tuesday.
And the goals, obviously, they don't come just from the striker. You need the whole team to weigh in, but also the chances to be creative. What are you looking to improve tomorrow? What haven't you seen so far that you need to improve tomorrow? Is it the service or the strikers getting into position?
We've been in good positions. Unfortunately, we've not took the chances when they've came about. We just need to start taking them. I've got confidence in the strikers that when they get in the positions, they'll score them. My biggest fear would be that they stop getting into their positions, but I don't see that happening. And we just have to make sure that the delivery, if we're crossing the ball, is good, and the build-up play is good, which in general has been okay.
And you're happy, the build-up play you say has been good, you're happy with the players' kind of application and work rate so far as well?
Yeah, I mean, every game, even on Saturday, for as much as we're disappointed, the boys still worked hard. And I've no complaints about their energy and work rate, because they are, working ever so hard during the games. But as I say, we just have to start taking our chances when they come about, and be more disciplined when we're defending.
And that there has been a couple of goals from set pieces so far. Is that something you're also looking to? Is that what you're working on, or it's just these things happen?
It's difficult to work on something like that when it's man-to-man marking. If your man gets away from it, it's your fault. And it's a responsibility. And if someone switches off for a split second, then that's what happens. You concede goals. To work on that, well, you have to work on reactions with players, which we can do and we have done, but we can't go in the park and make them do it in that split second when the ball's delivered. So it's down to players' responsibility for marking their man and making sure they don't get a touch of the ball.
And the results haven't been what you'd hoped. It's been a tough week, and tomorrow night, you can understand the supporters' frustrations, expecting a win. You need the fans behind you tomorrow night, and so far they have been great.
Yeah, it's been a tough week, but it's 3 games into the season. It's a long way to go. We just ask the supporters to bear with us. We are a new team, we're gelling together, we've seen a lot of good stuff, we've seen some good passing football, and as I say, we need to finish that off with some goals. And I'm sure if the fans stay behind us, then the goals will come starting on Tuesday.